We adore our pets and provide them with the finest care we can. But sometimes we treat them in ways we believe they would want to be treated. However, these are not always the ways they prefer. Dogs are typically easy to please. They enjoy snacks, walks, and receiving attention from their favourite people. They are committed to us, which is why they can put up with a lot. Canines, however, have different physical and emotional demands than humans, so some of what we do goes against their natural tendencies and irritates them. Hello and welcome to Dog Joy. Today we will help you understand the language of dogs a little more. Not sure what your dog wishes you'd stop doing? Keep watching to find out. Number 10. Getting their nails clipped. Okay, don't lie, you probably hate this one too. Dogs absolutely hate having their nails cut, ears probed and lips inspected. But as a responsible dog owner, you must do these things. Overgrown nails can be unpleasant and lead to hip problems in the long run. Inadequate ear care might result in deep infections. Dental issues might also jeopardize your dog's health. Handle your dog's feet, ears and teeth frequently and use yummy treats to make it a joyful experience. Number 9. Being hugged. It's adorable to see images of people hugging their pets, but the reality isn't so nice. Many dogs dislike being hugged, especially by strangers. Arms wrapped around a dog's neck or body may be interpreted as a threat. Most dogs tolerate mild hugs from trusted humans, but this does not imply that they enjoy them. Allow the dog to cuddle on his terms and pet him along the back and chest, particularly if you don't know the dog well. Of course, some dogs enjoy being hugged. You must be familiar with your dog and understand his limitations. Please take note of his body language to understand better how he feels when you throw your arms around him. If your doggy backs away, licks his lips, yawns, or has a worried look, then you should probably cut down the number of hugs you give him. Don't be too hopeful though, because most dogs dislike being hugged. Since they feel confined, it might create anxiety. Dogs enjoy connecting with you, but prefer to lean on you rather than being hugged. If you can't stop hugging your dog, or if you have a child who loves to offer doggy hugs, approach them from the side and let them come to you. This will make them feel less threatened, making it easier for them to accept the contact. Number 8. Going for walks when the weather is too hot or cold. Hot or icy pavements can be uncomfortable and dangerous to your dog's paws. Some vets believe that if the sidewalk is too hot or cold for human feet, then it is too hot or cold for your dog's paws. Burned or damaged paw pads can be excruciatingly painful and difficult to treat. Dogs can become ill from antifreeze or other hazardous compounds on the sidewalk or street during freezing weather, and ice can accumulate between their toes, causing pain. Try to go for walks when the weather is mild, such as early or late in the summer or midday in the winter. Number 7. Yelling and harsh punishment. Nobody enjoys being screamed at or violently scolded. Dogs may not understand what you are saying, but they can guess our emotions when we do. If you have a sensitive or fearful dog, you may discover that scolding and harsh punishment can bother or scare them. Fear does not equal respect, and using these strategies will not strengthen your relationship. Even if your dog is too joyful, screaming is unlikely to help you in the long run, since your dog grows desensitized, meaning she does what she wants anyway, and you just keep repeating yourself. Positive reinforcement is the most successful method of training in general. Instead of scolding your dog, consider diverting him to a preferred behavior to correct unacceptable behavior. Train your dog to drop it to prevent it from eating or chewing things it shouldn't. When he is doing something improper, you can teach him to obey the commands "come" or "watch me." Make sure to reward him when he follows through. Dogs are more likely to listen to you when you make a particular request rather than a general "no" or "stop it." Number 6. Getting dressed up. Unless you progressively introduce clothing to your dog as a puppy, there's a strong possibility your dog hates being dressed up. Many dogs accept clothing or costumes, but most do not enjoy them. Before you force your dog to wear a bunny suit, get to know her. Some dogs tolerate simple clothing items like shirts, but dislike wearing anything on their heads or feet. What difference does it make if you dress up your dog anyway? The only exception is when it's extremely chilly outside and your dog has short hair. When the weather drops to or below freezing, your dog will want a coat or heavy sweater to keep warm. So unless it's the middle of winter, leave the doggy clothing at home and let your dog be free. If your dog requires cold weather protection, begin with tiny, lightweight items and link them with food and other rewards. Gradually go to sweaters, jackets and booties. Analyze your dog's body language to see if she's had enough of the clothes. Number 5. Spraying strong fragrances. Your dog's sense of smell is about 100,000 times more sensitive than yours, in case you didn't already know. In general, dogs like smelling and sniffing different fragrances and odours. Strong smells and chemicals, however, might upset and even irritate dogs' nostrils. Have you ever walked through the fragrance section of a store and felt nauseous? Well, imagine that times 1,000 when it's your dog. As a general rule, avoid directly spraying your dog with anything. If your dog requires a medical spray, make sure to keep it away from his face. Better yet, use a cloth to apply it on him. When using your supplies like perfume, hairspray, air fresheners, cleaners and the rest, keep them away from your dog and verify that they are not harmful. Before we continue, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel so that way you'll be notified about all our future videos. Number 4. Lack of routine and rules. Your dog may not appear to love rules, but she needs them. If your dog misbehaves, it's most likely because you haven't taught her the rules. Training is an essential component of providing structure in your dog's life. Because your dog has an internal clock, having a schedule is essential. Feeding your dog at the same time every day is a good one. You can establish an exercise routine as well. You will likely notice your dog is happier after a few days of organised rules and routines. Routines and regulations help make your dog's surrounding more predictable, enhancing their happiness and confidence. Number 3. Forcing friendships with other dogs. Not every dog is a party animal. When it comes to socializing, dogs, like people, are unique. Some dogs prefer one-on-one doggy playtime, while others enjoy romping and playing in a huge group. Whatever you do, don't keep your dog in an unpleasant situation. Dogs that are scared can become violent. Pay attention to your dog's body language to ensure their safety and comfort. Bringing your dog to a reputable daycare is one approach to help increase their confidence around other dogs. Your dog will be introduced to the pack and taught how to socialize and play with other dogs after passing an initial temperament screening exam. This will assist your dog in learning how to socialize with other dogs. Number 2. Being left alone or ignored. Dogs are friendly animals who hate being left alone. Some canines find comfort in the presence of another dog, while others prefer human interaction. Some dogs, in extreme circumstances, fear being left alone and develop separation anxiety. The issue is that most dog owners must work to pay for all that expensive dog chow. You must have a life, go on errands, take vacations, and so on. Of course, your dog isn't aware of all of this. So what's the answer? When at home, spend as much time as possible with your dog. Spend time bonding with your dog. Create a regular routine that includes lots of exercise and mental stimulation. If you travel regularly, hire a dependable pet sitter with whom your dog is at ease. If you travel too frequently, consider whether having a dog is even practical. Number 1. Patting their heads. Dogs interpret head pats as an attempt at dominance. The downward gesture of a head pat is quite difficult for many dogs, especially if they have been mistreated. Look for indications that your dog dislikes head pats, such as closing their eyes, ducking, or pulling away from your hand. To demonstrate affection, scratch your dog's chest and work your way up to scratch behind their ears. Dogs, thankfully, are exceedingly forgiving. They will always love you and accept your affection if you commit these errors. They may become confused, bored, frustrated, anxious, or uncomfortable sometimes, but that does not imply they do not love you. While some of these differences might be attributed to the communication barrier between dogs and humans, one message always surpasses boundaries, showing them how much you love and care for them. So, have you ever done any of these things to your dog? It's okay, as there is always time to self-correct going forward. Also, let us know in the comments below what you've experienced. Some dogs might love getting dressed up. Once again, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.